Lee Sin mid, which I can see the logic. Again, you can follow the E on the snapback. Got the slow. Sejuani I could also see on cooldown, leaving kind of Supa and Noah isolated.
Objectives will be secured, and so far a pretty safe and standard early game, I would say. I was expecting, you know, this does leave all of these bot camps susceptible to be taken. And Elyoya will pick them clean. Interrupt onto Noah. I don't know if a dive can happen here.
Noah now ulting. Thought he might be making his way out to safety, but it's just a clean setup. Jun on the way. It's too late. Noah taken down for first blood. A bit tough for them to contest this. They're going to have to fist fight through Koi, and Mirwan's just waiting. Fear ready to go.
Get the TP out from Jojo. The response is going to come through. GIANTX look like they want to fight this.
Supa, ease over immediately. They're just going to turn their sights onto the back line. Vesta doesn't even have an item yet. She is not tanky. Closer now in trouble. Marked up by Mirwan, but he's not going to take that one. Happy to just settle for the grubs. 4 already. Looking to bring it to 6. 2.5k gold lead for MKOI. GX re-entering. Maybe they can find the angle.
I mean, I think that they're overplaying now right now. MKOI have control over the mid wave. GIANTX have their numbers on the top side of the map, and Mirwan, he respects it. He knows that he's the weak side. He's not overstaying his welcome.
This is just an incredibly clean game from the side of Koi. GX, even, I don't think we really got to see the full potential of what the Lee Sin Yone 1v1 would look like, but that's because Alvaro was freed up to roam early on. They've been first on the play, first on the move. They're winning out across these lanes, and once again, we have a situation where the kind of consolation prize, the cross map available to GX, might not even be a full turret. Will at the very least be that, but that's the feats over to the side of MKOI. Now they have the empowered boots too, and these little advantages are just continuing to grow bigger and bigger.
They certainly are. I mean, I know that it's not as bloody, but one of the things you said earlier was that Koi is one of our better early game teams in the league, and they're demonstrating why now. They know how to play through winning lanes. They know how to push their advantages. Sometimes they just get a little overzealous.
Alvaro caught out here. Chain CC good thus far. Quickness trying to backstep. Will not be able to get the knock-up either, as we see the 1v1 on the side lane. Lot will walk away with his life. And Mirwan just continuing to put pressure on the top side. Nice pick back for GX, at least a little bit to even up the gold.
I like the idea there from Alvaro. He pops his ulti, and then he tries to flash, get the knock-up, and then maybe he can E away to Elyoya to get away to safety. But too much damage, too much CC on the side of GIANTX. At the very least, they get themselves onto the kill scoreboard. What?
Yun?
He just has to respect Flash. He doesn't want to run the risk of getting ulted by Jojo.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of respect paid there. Having faith in at least the very least a TikTok combo. Jojo Pune just all-chatted choker for those curious, which is pretty ruthless to lie. You know, it's like his first split. Like, he didn't talk trash to you. That was humanoid, but hey, he's got a brand. He's going to stick to it.
Yeah, I mean, when you're winning a game too, getting in the heads of your opponents in an elimination match.
I mean, it matters.
I mean, I do respect the fact that he stays true to his style, you know, regardless of whether he's winning or losing. He doesn't
even know the cameras are on. Like, he's fully committed. It's not for the show.
Face check from Lot. No flash, remember?
This might turn bad very quickly. None of their damage is actually here. Follow-up CC there. Closer, Heartsteel, not really enough to finish a kill. And that does bring us to one of the other problems for the composition. Earlier, before we saw the Vex, I was like, oh, this is a very AD-heavy composition. And GX responded by building the most heavy AD composition possible. And also, if Noah doesn't go AP, based on Kraken, he might not, they're going to be in a tough spot here.
Collapse is coming through.
The flank, maybe looking for the montage? No, okay, just a bit of stride breaker poke.
Very much just that. The thing is this.
And now mid pressure is the name of the game as Mirwan gets a quick little fear. Jackie's going to need to get tricky to get his way out of this one, but again, the point and click CC. It's really hard to outplay. Jun trying to make the difference. Ezreal going to finish the job. Fall from Lot. The ulti does not hit. Crucially, oh, that is crushing. Mirwan following up with an ulti of his own, but Noah remaining untouched. Noah getting a lot of damage down. Jojo Pune trying to follow, but he doesn't hit anything. Finally able to get the Q. The W, a bit more damage down. Jun gonna get finished off here. MKOI firing back, but it was a bit sloppy. End of the day, though, they get 3 kills to just 1.
The fight starts off with Jackie's face-checking Mirwan, and it turns into a quick collapse from both.
Yeah, okay, so Fimble Winter. Obviously, as he's not a melee champion, you will have to have CC, but since every champion on the enemy team dashes, he'll have infinite CC. Nice kick back. Noah now following. Jojo going to try to ult out. Elyoya ready to body block. Jojo now running. Jackie's nice movement, but Elyoya interrupts, stumps. The Sonic Wave is not quite enough time, but now it's Jojo in trouble. Lot trying to fall through, trying to get more damage down. Jackie's living for a hell of a long time. And a messy exchange overall, but the 1-for-1. kind of through mid, although now someone is going to have to catch that wave. They're just cheating this play entirely. They think they're stronger in the fight. They see Yone bot lane. Jojo TP is going to take a lot of time. He's recalling before the TP comes through, so he's going to need like another 5 seconds. It's a little bit awkward. Desperate to complete that item, and that item's going to cost him a whole hell of a lot if they're able to finish this one. Ulti in from Jun. Massive. Alvaro trying to interrupt the entire fight. Everyone is turning away from Otacon. Supa already about to fall. Noah now chasing, looking for the follow-up. Jackie's in the back time in the mean line, but it does not matter. Jackie's getting cut down, taking their time here. Q3 comes through from Jojo Pune. MKOI taking the fight. Reset from Mirwan going a little bit wide. GX the right idea, but couldn't quite finish the objective.
The initial engage from Jun looked so promising. Lot there with the follow-up, but Supa lives. He lives a lot longer than GIANTX need him to, and because they have to commit extra resources into getting that shutdown, across, KOI ultimately are able to turn the fight around. Great coordination. Supa does end up dying.
Lot is this kind of individual deficit. Jojo Pune has the false life, can just step up whenever he wants. Pressure on 2 lanes, leaving top lane unattended as Lot does what he can to push that wave out. GX need to hold the line. Maybe pick up a couple hundred extra gold if MKOI overstep, but this tier 2 is just going to fall. There's nothing they can do about it.
I mean, with the way the game is going, GX are going to have to think about how they adjust their draft moving into game 2, because at the end of the day, this Lee Sin really didn't offer a lot.
It's just a tough situation because if you're playing a control mage there, right, obviously the entire game is different, so it's a bit of an unfair comparison,
100%.
But when Jun goes in, you can just push your buttons, and that AoE means that a 3-man stun will do a lot of work. Instead, what you see is you push your buttons, Jun gets all the CC, but then the follow-up's a little bit scattered. It's not as simple as just push your ulti to finish the fight, and it's just so hard to play this composition, even in an advantage state. You know, we heard this a little bit from Oscar in his interview after the last series. It will take MKOI making some mistakes for GX to solve this particular puzzle. But as you highlighted earlier, MKOI, a team that has not had the cleanest closeout. Alvaro going in, ulti going a little bit wide initially, but manages to charm up 2. Ulti from closer, used to disengage as Jackie's now fishing for the kill, trying to lock down Elioni. Will be a successful shutdown there for GX. May want to keep this momentum going. They have a man advantage. Enemy team has no jungler. This has to be the time if they want to go for the Baron.
It's a crucial call out, Dracos, because no smite available means exactly that. A Baron is on the cards. GX can put the pressure down. They still have Jun's ultimate. They still have Noah's ulti. There's the top side lacking there. There are still tools. The GX toolkit. Keep your eyes on Jun.
Lock up, looking to catch out Jojo Pune. Jojo flashing away. The stun, the chain CC doesn't stop him from ulting. Crucially, he manages to get that off, but Jackie's is relatively untouched. Mirwan still trying to peel as best he can. Supa caught up, but not locked down. Jackie's ready to activate the Q2. Not quite in range. Bit of a scrap there. They'll get flank. Noah throwing out W's to poke, but no real angle here. They just have to concede mid-prio.
I mean, MKOI have done a good job of chipping away at the HP bars of GX prior to even allowing them access, I think, to the Dragon.
They have to go. They're just going to lose soul here.
Yeah, it's gone. They had no way. They couldn't force the fight. Closer tried to, but he didn't connect that ultimate. The damage onto Noah is good.
There goes your for MKOI. So they have to force these picks. They have to go for these plays, even without perfect vision. They just have to force an advantage. You can see that bot lane wave will need someone eventually to respond to it. Mirwan just continues to be a nuisance. This is a bit of an overcommittal here. Ulti goes in. Mirwan forced to flash out. Fimbulwinter strong. Ocean Soul strong, but not nearly strong enough. Overconfidence as Mirwan gets caught out in the side lane.
Exactly that. Just straight up disrespect coming from Mirwan. He didn't have the proper support. GIANTX still had access into their jungle, and they found a pick. Now again, they turn their attention to the Baron to put pressure onto KOI.
Ulti down from Lot, as well as the flash.
Look at the damage from Jojo.
Jojo's starting to hurt as Jackie's just goes for the kickback. Q over the wall, again, poke. Starting to land, sidestep on the Void Seeker from Noah is big. 6K, getting lower. Looks like it's time for the 50-50. 3K on the objective. Elio now going in, trying to speed it away, and he managed to grab it. 47 health, neither side happy with the way that might work down, but GX just getting deleted in the blink of an eye. One perfect Yone ultimate. A little bit late on the smite, but the Baron is there, and MKOI might just close this one out.
In the 4 versus 5, GX fumble it. They aren't able to secure the Baron. They can't secure a team fight. KOI get absolutely everything. And now they've set their sights on the first inhibitor of the game.
Start of the game, from the draft, everything working out. So much support for Jojo in the mid lane. The roam's better, the top lane counter pick better. MKOI 1 or 2 sloppy moments, otherwise a nearly flawless performance. Now looking to end it here. Mirwan careful not to take the ult again, is to not end up under Fountain, but these are some pretty easy kills. The leap forward. GX sent back to the drawing board, happy that the Vex at least will not show her face again. Game 1 going to KOI.
I mean,
in the context of LEC, Orianna finally the control mage who can follow up on those big engages, and with no Vex this time around, Cassante can still try to isolate some of those key targets. The Braum is pulled down to cover, and while Mirwin was doing his jungle impression, Elyoya's been power farming. He's level 4 now. The spear hits Jackie's. No, he's a dead man walking.
And it's an easy first blood for
Jackie's standing on the right side of the lane. Elyoya now pitching with the spear. He hits again! And the flash comes late, and that cat's starting to chase. My God, Jackie's run. You can't really. Shockwave. Elyoya taking his time. Flash the trap, the auto.
Quickly running away with this early game. Hovers the top side.
Elyoya, the spear hits. They're going to be in trouble. Slow there. Noah wants to step forward individually. He knows he's strong. Level 6 now there, but Elyoya's taking over to level 6 at the same time. Closer coming in from behind. They might just try to finish the kill on Jun. Closer can follow up now. Alvaro likely to die. Noah finishing the kill. Good heads-up play from GX using their AD carry
Fight
experience.
for this when they lost their support. Alvaro already back out onto the map, though. I stand corrected.
Jojo looking for the scoop. Delivers him to Elyoya. Spear connects. Jackie's nowhere to go. Stunned up, taken down. First 3 kills. Going over to KOI, get the feet of Warfare. Now Closer has to run. Oh, that last auto! And this is a game of late flashes.
The spear damage. He was not expecting. And it's the terrifying.
Look, I'm just saying,
skin.
like, they've done it
Speaking
somewhere,
of
right?
terrifying, here comes Elyoya.
All right, Lot. When does the Pathmaker come out? Ignite already ticking, stun there, goes unstoppable. Spear hits though, and that's the downside because it makes it easy for Elyoya to clean it up. Alvaro ticking health bar, but it nearly stops the play from happening. Uses the recall to reset the animation, and I believe it's still a 15-second cooldown.
Jojo has TP. He could join the fight.
Ulti
go for it.
in, stopping the steadfast presence. Good CC,
nice
goes
stun.
to the wall bang back. Now the ulti coming up. Good interrupt on the Poppy. That's going to be clutch. Mirwin likely to fall, but Closer's going to go down too, and Mirwin is going to manage to find one back. Taking down Closer. Jojo not quite able to get the scoop angle. Does not have the flash.
TP, of course. Very slow this early into the game.
But they're still just getting the bot lane tower, and Elyoya's taking a Drake at the same time.
I mean, it's a best.
I guess they just want to deny 6 or try and force the fight. Q does manage to land. Closer now ready to follow up. Ball not really in good position to force the fight. And Mirwin zoning Jackie's away. That's going to be crucial. Alvaro forced to flash out. Good ulti from Noah, but a better ult from Mirwin. And now he's in trouble. Jojo on the hunt. Jackie's looking for the angle. Lineup is there. 2-man. Alvaro ticking, but still alive. Flash forward. Wind becomes lightning. Closer manages to find the kill. Jojo is able to take down Noah in the meantime. And GX trying to hold on to a bit of control here. So far, 1-for-1. Support for AD. But GX a lot of loss of damage. Mirwin remains unconcerned. Flash back from Jackie's just in time. But does manage to get hit on the trap on the way out. Mirwin covering front all 3 lanes.
KOI in a comfortable position for the time being. Especially when sieging, you can see that their poke is ruthless. Noah finds himself at 50% HP, going for the on-hit build so that he can at the very least try and get through some of the front line. But KOI, I mean, they're going to do their best to avoid teamfights as much as they can. They want to set up around these objectives, force you to face check into their Braum, into their Poppy. They want to pick apart.
Using the Azir turret to keep pushing. Closer now following up. Alvaro in trouble. Managed to get the 3-man ultimate. Jun following up with an ulti of his own. Jojo poking a bit over the wall, but that is going to be just a free kill. Picked up by the side of GX. Alvaro not ready for the sheer number of members present on the top side. And Jun now looking to make a repeat appearance here as Jojo stick around maybe too long.
I mean, look at the bot tower, though. Mirwin is being given a lot of freedom to free hit on that tower. He's getting a lot of damage down onto it. Going to be forced to disengage as Lot makes his way over. This opens up the dragon. All of the objectives have gone the way of KOI so far. Herald is going to be spawning, and you imagine that this is what GX will try to contest next.
Bro, that Charizard is going crazy right now. He needs to calm down.
He's doing some long jumps.
Yeah, some long... That man should join the Olympics.
Literally thinks she's got a lead.
Yeah.
Jojo going to lock in this tower in the top lane. GX are losing more and more ground by the minute, and
it's
another
just
tower falls.
Fuel to the Inferno, like, which I'm sure they love. But GX gonna need a little bit of that back. They want to try and mount a comeback here. Herald's gonna get popped mid. It's just casually gonna wander down. All right, guys. Like, look, okay? I get it. You're rich. But you don't just need to, like, buy the Versace shoes and then throw them away. You know, that's a bit too much of a flex for me.
Threat of the Herald. Not going to gain much value as Poppy finding the flank.
Noah, Jojo going for the knockup. Mirwin finally going to find the angle. Noah just one-shots him. That's so much damage. Shutdown coming through those. They're at least able to take out the Azir. Closer now trying to fall off. Jackie's looking for an angle as well. Good fight so far. Bit of a back and forth, but MKOI with more members. Elyoya untouched on the backline, and he's the real threat. Finally, they're able to find a kill for Jackie's, but it cost him just about everything. A complete ace in favor of Koi.
2 kills could be good, but unfortunately GX lost so much in exchange. I will say, I don't know if Koi can really convert this into much. Elyoya will steal away some objectives. Mirwin, if he gets this tower, that's definitely more than enough. But a bit of a forced fight in the mid lane. The dragon spawning at about 20 seconds. Koi will obviously be up and ready to set up for that objective as they secure another
the most prevalent top lane meta picks, and this is really what makes Koi so scary the later you go into the seasons. They've made many deep playoff runs before.
Also, this is the last of our best of 3s, right? From here on out, it's full best of 5. We get to go much deeper into the Fearless pool.
Tomorrow, we'll have our first best of 5 between G2 and KC. Right now, Koi and GX are fighting for an opportunity to fight against Fnatic next week. TP comes in from Lot. As Koi chip away. No poke quite connecting just yet.
TP topside, Lot caught out, a lot of damage going down, is unstoppable, but gets blocked by Mirwin. Nowhere for him to go. Does manage to find a quick little sneak out, but godlike 7-0-4.
He is absolutely dominating on this Nidalee pick. With the top laner gone, that should be an easy objective secured. I mean, what options do GX really have? The gold gap is now so colossally huge that it comes back to this whole idea of they're going to have to find some sort of miracle to turn this game around.
I mean, the miracle is becoming progressively less intense, or more intense, you know? Started with like a face on a piece of toast, and now we're going all the way to like, you know, locusts or something. I don't know. My biblical knowledge is limited, right?
Koi have set their sights on the top tier 2. They're not looking to slow down whatsoever. Oh, Jojo.
Jojo going for the scoop. Jackie's is going to flash out. But MKOI can't just turn this into a siege. They have 6 grubs. Baron's not even alive yet. It's an 8.2k gold lead. GX somehow won that game 3 versus BDS. You said it. Anything is technically possible in the context of this League of Legends game. But it is highly improbable.
Oh, we're aligned on that. I mean,
Longer in the 1v1.
Yep.
Jojo looking for the flank. Looking for his moment to glide. Might just be having to try and pick off Lot. Big damage onto him. Instant Azir turret. Great shockwave to kick off the fight, but the Azir turret's already set up. They've already established an empire in the mid lane. GX sent packing. Could not even finish a kill.
It is just a wallet difference at this point. The shockwave was good, but I mean, look at the health bars. Koi was barely affected. Only Alvaro doing his job, tanked it up. Jojo pushing closer back.
He just is so much shielding. Coming in for the boots passive there. Nothing to be done. MKOI setting their sights on the next objective.
Should be an easy ban. What are GX gonna do? Their options fading fast.
Watch is the answer, although sadly they don't even have vision of the objective. They'll have to wait for the scoreboard pop-up to tell them. Well, I'm sure they're very well aware. And yeesh, this is tough.
Bring over to the side lane. Look at this, level 17 to 14. Jackie's close to ticking over, but still a full 2-level gap. The poke is not gonna stop.
Yeah, this is just a steady, controlled siege. GX. Jackie Shockwave, level 14, hits multiple targets. Lot gets a full combo. Maybe there is an angle, but that is deep into the tank of Copium. Jun, unfortunately, is not hooking an ideal target. Is gonna get knocked up and just deleted. Oh yeah, now legendary. Alvaro body blocking. Jojo going for a scoop back. Noah trying to win out of the 1v1. He's doing all right thus far, but the luxury items are there. Jojo just goes golden, walks it off. The shockwave good, but it is just not enough. Koi eliminating GX, moving on to face Fnatic. The team looking like a force to be reckoned with. Almost a 15,000 gold lead. 28 minutes in.
Sub 30 minutes.